Good morning, grace and peace, beloved St. Lucers and friends. I pray this morning devotional finds you well. I have a few thoughts, a text, and a prayer to share with you. I got this bracelet, this kind of wood bead bracelet. I guess around February time, and it's gotten really strung out and pulled out. And a couple of people have commented in worship and things that they like my prayer beads. And it's interesting. I didn't purchase this as a prayer bead. I kind of got it just to for my ADD, to have something to play with, but then also to just a little fashion, I guess, maybe so. But I've found that it has become over this pandemic kind of like a prayer bead. It's not a rosary, but in many ways it functions the same way. I will find myself stretching it out and holding it into my hand when I'm filled with anxiety, when I'm stressed, when I need to focus, when I need to focus my heart, my prayers. And that got me thinking to two scriptures about the same thing. So first, Deuteronomy 23, verse 12, chapter 22, verse 12. It's a little sentence. It says, "Make tassels for the four corners of the coat you wear," which is an interesting command, that we should make tassels at the four corners of the coat that we wear when garments that people wore in this time. How do you do that? How do you make that work out? And we get a little more description in Numbers, chapter 15, verse 37. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, make fringes on the edges of your clothing for all time. Have them put blue cords on the fringes of the edges. This will be your fringe. You will see it and remember all the Lord's commands and do them. Then you won't go exploring the lust of your own heart or your eyes. In this way, you'll remember to do my commands. Then you will be holy to your God." And that's where our Jewish friends, with their prayer shawls, come from. See, since their clothing doesn't have corners, they have a prayer shawl that has four corners, and they tie the tassels to the end of it. And the idea is, and I think I preached on this before, that a Jewish person would always wear this, and they would wrap their fingers in and out of the tassels. It's called a tzitzi. And the text says to remind them to be connected to God and remember God's commandments. And so I'm thinking for us in our devotion time today, what are the things that physically allow you to be connected, to remain connected and centered on your God? What are the things that you can touch and feel and that draw you back, that center you, that focus you? This little fashion thing I got has turned into a powerful connection for me to hold and touch and to have and to draw me back. What is it for you? How are you remaining connected to your God and the commandments of your God? Commandments to love your neighbor. Commandments to love your enemies. Commandment to forgive. Then I wanted to share a prayer with you that I've shared often in meetings, and I'm sure in our devotions over the last year. So hear this prayer. Lord Christ, I thank you for your love so strong. May that love flow through me to others. May I be patient when change comes slowly. May I be kind when life seems harsh. May I be gentle when others feel bruised. May I be humble when things go well. May I be peaceful when anger rises within. May I forgive when wronged. May I rejoice when the truth is discovered. Love never fails, but I do. So may I hope when things seem hopeless, and may I persevere when the way is hard. Blessing to you, friends. I'm so glad you're with us this morning.